So this is preliminary information. It's what we know right now. It could change as detectives get further into the investigation, but this is what we know right now. So on the corner behind me at Elmendorf and Merida, there was some type of altercation between 7 or 8 juveniles. We believe they're in their mid-teens, 14, 15 or so. We don't know exactly. We haven't confirmed yet. Don't know what the altercation was the result of, but there were 7 of them beating on the 8th. And at some point when the 8th was on the ground, one of the other 7 pulled a gun and shot him, and he is now deceased. He's been pronounced. That's what we have right now. And we work very closely with San Antonio ISD. Jaime Aquino is here with me, as well as Chief Reyes, and Chief Reyes can fill you in about where those juveniles might have come from.
Yes, sir. Thank you. At this point, it's early on in the investigation. Again, we're working collaboratively with our partners here with San Antonio Police Department. We can confirm that this involved our students from Brewer Academy. We are working, again, closely with SAPD to identify these individuals that were involved and bring a quick and resolution to this matter. We take all types of violence in our schools very seriously, and we have many layers of protection and variables of programs and resources that we utilize to keep our students safe. Unfortunately, this happened right off our campus, and someone has lost their life. So again, very early on, but we will provide more information once that becomes available to us.
Do you know what these suspects look like?
Ma'am?
Do you know what these suspects look like, or are you able to give anything since they're...
Well, we have some video that we have to research and go through. Working again, we're going to work closely with Homicide, who will handle the actual shooting in collaboration with us to be able to give more positive IDs because we know our students. So again, once we get those types of information, we will work with Homicide to move some of that information out.
Do you have any suspects in custody?
We do not.
And this happened before. We've heard from some parents that there may have been incidents like this at the same campus spilling out into the streets, the same violence we're seeing today.
Not that I'm aware of, but acts of violence happen everywhere, and it's not just isolated to campuses or just off campuses. Again, this is an isolated incident that occurred today. And again, we're going to take it very seriously, and we'll see what we can to prevent further violence in or around our campuses. This was during our dismissal from the campus. So you have walkers, students who do walk home to the in the neighborhood itself. Others, mainly most of them, are getting bused to their home locations. So administrators were out and visible on the campus. However, as you can see, this is about a block and a half away from the campus, so supervision is fairly tough.
And there are no suspects in custody, so is there a threat to the public right now?
At this time, we don't feel that there's any further threat to the public. We think this was very isolated, and again, we will continue to investigate along with SAPD's homicide unit to identify those who were involved.
Did the young man die? Was it, I assume you said a male teenager passed away too? Did he die at the hospital or on the scene?
As what we know, he was being worked on as he was being loaded.
Have his parents been notified? Have family been contacted?
Again, I don't know specifically, but we are working to reach out and provide those services to the family as well.
And I know you had an age range for the 7 boys. Is this other victim also in that same age range?
Yes, ma'am, correct. They're all in the teenage, between 14 to 17 years old.
Chief, can you comment? I know we just talked about the violence can happen anywhere, but are you seeing an increase or this year or happening more on the streets outside of schools?
No, actually, the trend of violence has decreased for us this year. I'm not too sure if Chief McManus feels the same way, but as far as us in the schools, we've seen a decrease from the past few years.
This happened just after they left school. Did that student have a gun on them inside of the school building?
Again, we're not aware of that. It's too early on to be able to, ascertain whether that weapon was in the school. But again, the video surveillance that we have on the campuses, we'll utilize that and investigate thoroughly to see how if that weapon was on campus, how we can prevent that from ever happening again. But at this point, these walkers that do walk home, they have a tendency to stash weapons on their path home, so they have easy access on the way home.
Do students have to go through any sort of metal detector or screening to enter Brewer Academy?
This academy currently has a search policy. When they get off the bus, there's some pat downs and searches that do occur. However, there is no type of metal detectors in our campuses.
And are pat downs regular, or is it only for someone who's suspected to have something?
They are regular and random. We also deploy our canines, who are again multi-tiered they're trained to detect narcotics and weapons. So we sweep the buses, and when we identify if we get a confirmed hit, then we can identify that student and bring them in.
Were there any altercations at the school campus today?
No, nothing that would have warranted us that would have been to this level.
One more question?
Mr. Superintendent, are you available to say anything? You just happened out here in the district.
Yeah, the only thing I want to express is my condolences to the family. Losing a precious young life, we take it personally. So our thoughts and prayer are with the family in this difficult time. The district will do everything to support the family in terms of crisis counseling and any support that they need.
I assume counselors will be on campus as well.
Absolutely. We will dispatch our crisis management team. We're very proud of having them down pack on what to do. So all that is wheels in motion. So yes, but again, my messages of love and support to the parents who have lost a young child.
Thank you all
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.